Hello everyone, here's your weather hazard briefing for Thursday, April 18th. Still some showers to contend with today, a little less extent for tomorrow. We do have some off and on showers coming over the next few days with another wave or two coming through. Now for today and what shower activity might be around tomorrow, it's going to be across the Central Mountains up along the Montana border, places like Monida Pass, Targhee, Reynolds Pass, Island Park, those areas. Now, it's going to be another cool one across the area today. We still have our pattern being influenced from a more northerly direction. We eventually have high pressure briefly, and then the flow turns southwest, which will start helping us to warm up, even with any showers or clouds coming over the next few days. Satellite this morning doesn't show a whole lot going on where you see the bluish and grayish cloud cover. That's just low cloud cover. We did have our convergence band holding on overnight, but it has quickly diminished once we got past the midnight into the early morning hours. The weather risk outlook, we don't have anything really going on except river flooding that's of any impact. Any of the showers the next few days, even with a better chance coming into the weekend and eventually into next week, not much moisture is expected to fall. So just some isolated light activity is coming our way, it looks like, at this point. So like I said, those showers for today, they're going to be generally up over the Central Mountains and up into southwest Montana and along the border there, like I said, around Monida over towards Island Park, even maybe a few over into Yellowstone. Otherwise, we'll see those showers quickly diminishing, although a little batch holding on later on this evening, basically from Challis north and east into southwest Montana. That eventually weakens and still shifts northeastward overnight. And then for tomorrow, a little less coverage, a little less overall potential up across the Central Mountains over again towards Island Park and over into the Yellowstone area for tomorrow afternoon across our area. That's how it's looking for the next 24 to 36 hours. So looking at amounts today, there's really not much to talk about. Just want to show you that it's going to be a light precip day wherever we see that falling, and it's probably going to be a case today even with warmer temperatures. Probably going to see snow mixing with rain, maybe a little bit of just all snow and maybe some graupel as well with some of the heavier stuff going on. Might get an inch out of something up in the Central Mountains. Otherwise, not much all expected for the next 24 hours. And those wind gusts today, the main issue is going to be with the down valley, down plain winds. With some of those gusts over 20 miles per hour. We'll see temperatures or directions a little more variable this afternoon, but some of those winds still gusting around 15 miles an hour or so once we get into that part of the day. Temperatures, some areas not making it out of the 40s, down in the lower elevations, some lower 50s once you get south and west. Up in the mountains, it'll be in the 20s and 30s this afternoon. For tomorrow morning, it'll be a chilly morning. Some of us will be still just near freezing, but below freezing, and that's important for slowing down some of the snow melt. Really, a lot of what drives the higher snow melt rates is the overnight lows versus afternoon highs. Of course, they do play into it, but you usually get some slowing down with those colder overnight temperatures, and we're seeing that for tomorrow morning. The coldest spots will be in the single digits and teens, so a very chilly Friday morning. But tomorrow afternoon, 50s to near 60 in the lower elevations, the high mountain areas, and a lot of those areas will be actually above freezing for tomorrow. And you can see going into Saturday, we're starting to push more overnight lows above freezing. And in some of the lower elevations, that is important. You don't see a lot in the high country, so we get some of the higher level snow melt not really starting to pick up, but some of the lower elevations that still have some snow to melt out, especially farther south and west over our area, that's going to start picking up again Saturday. Afternoon highs near 70 in a few spots, otherwise 50s pretty much everywhere. The really highest elevations, even up in the Tetons, are going to be peaking out around 40 Saturday afternoon. And for Sunday, it's going to be a very warm night across the area, even at all higher elevations, and that's going to increase the snow melt coming through starting Sunday. Over afternoon temperatures a little bit cooler, still pretty warm for this time of year. 50s and 60s pretty common. And for Monday, we kind of tweak those temperatures a little bit. The lower elevation temperatures remain warm. We cool it off in some of the mountainous areas Sunday night into Monday morning, but still you'll notice the pattern is going to be overall warmer than what we've seen over the past few days. And looking at those river levels for the Portneuf, which we continue to have issues with, here's the official forecast for the Portneuf at the Pocatello gauge. We've been running right at the cusp of moderate flood stage. We should be running there for a little while, but we're going to stay in minor for quite a while. It looks like over the next several days, and it's going to go be. This forecast goes out through the 25th. Beyond that, we'll be still in minor flood stage with the Portneuf River. So a prolonged period of that. Going down to Topaz, we're still generally running, in near the minor flood stage. It kind of fluctuates just below minor flood stage. So, and again, this pattern is not going anywhere. And as we get warmer temperatures, we're likely going to see some more of these rivers and creek levels rising to where they potentially may be impacting more areas across central and eastern Idaho. And of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that as that starts to head our direction. So once again, some mountain showers today, maybe a little lesser chance tomorrow, but still anything that would develop to be in the central mountains along the Montana border. And there'll be more clouds and showers to come, but after today, we'll see a warming trend over our area. Have a great Thursday, and do stay safe out there, everyone.